Alright, everybody. Little intro. This is Fapovo Fractured, if I said that right. Number 4. Continuation of a ongoing mission string that Tomo has been running. Minimal commentary. I don't have my laptop, so if anybody says hello or whatever in chat, I will not be able to reply because I am in full screen. And unfortunately, there is no such thing as in-game overlay for Twitch or whatever. So without paying for it, which is bullshit. So fuck it, Nah. So nothing intro. Uh, Mission should be starting in about 5 more minutes, 7 more minutes. They'll start picking slots and everything. There's some pre-reserved slots in case somebody wanted something. You had the option to take it beforehand, which I have no problem with. That's actually, if you're planning to try and do a zoo, it helps if you know what your plan is. So, yeah. So, on that note, I'll be sitting in the lobby waiting to start. Sorry if the beginning's a little bit slow. It picks up on the hour, and then basically about half hour for armor up, a briefing, all that, and then about, like I said, about a half hour after. On the half hour, that's about when we start our movement typically, on average. Sometimes it's earlier, sometimes a little bit later, but typically so far seems they run a pretty tight schedule, which is cool too. I like playing with these guys. It's a little laggy for me because of my distance, but it's not too bad. It's tolerable. So enjoy.
Oh,
Silence and why?
thank you for playing, Taco.
Fluffy, why are you a meanie?
What's a taco, Regents?
I'm going to drink a coffee, then I'm going to drink a beer, so everything will balance out.
Why would you drink coffee?
Because I didn't have coffee this morning, and I'm tired. So I probably shouldn't drink beer.
I mean, do you drink iced coffee?
Beer keeps
Yeah.
me awake. I don't know
I
what's
don't-
wrong with you.
I don't have a coffee maker.
I mean, if you combine iced coffee with beer, you get like whiskey on ice. So drink that in place of both.
Fun fact, I'm actually getting whiskey after work today. After this.
It's time.
Sure. So this is part 4 of my calendar event campaign in Fapovo. If you don't know for some reason, if someone could paste the link real quick. We are today going to be doing something slightly different. First and foremost, there will be some boxes at the start that you need to grab stuff out of, which I've avoided before, but I'm going to see how it goes now. This will be effectively 2 missions in the same session. So in the middle, I'll be like doing a Zeus hint saying, mission part 1's done, go back to the pole, and I'll teleport a few people who are far away. And then you'll resupply on whatever you might need, and you'll go through the poles to part 2, and which at that point a second briefing may occur, which I think is only fair for Whitelock in this case. So apologies for that in advance, but for story reasons, this is why. It's essentially 2 separate missions in one, which are several days apart canonically. As for assets and restrictions, there is an M6 mortar team and separated MG team like before, so kind of you can go into profit, I guess. And restrictions, there's too many to list, but basically you have fuck all, no short ranges, very little equipment, very little body armor, etc., etc. Good luck.
Okay. I'll be reviewing everybody's here. Elcano is here. FX of Lucifer also here.
Griffin Salada, go into Artio and fact, please.
Yeah, take slots and platoon and then assign yourselves medics preferably, please. Thank you. And then we had Silver, Tyler, and Vegans.
Mortar boys go into Raptor as well because there's 3 of you.
Yeah, you're gonna have done perfect. Okay, we'll just start with slotting then. We still need a mortar gunner in the third Raptor slot with mortar tags in 3, 2, 1, go. Regs plus in 3, 2, 1, go. Thank you, Bester. Okay, let's continue with the machine gunner assistant in Prophet Sniper. I need the Reg plus in 3, 2, 1, go. Thank you, Tactical. We'll continue with platoon. I'm gonna need a platoon 2IC with tags in 3, 2, 1, go. Any leadership element tag for platoon 2IC in 3, 2, 1, go. Rec plus to be platoon 2IC in 3, 2, 1, go. Anybody to be platoon 2IC in 3, 2, 1, go.
Use some training.
Thank you, Taco. Okay, that's it for the assets. We'll get 6 teams. Excellent.
Lovely.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm still going to need team leaders in the second Bravo team lead slot and both Charlie team lead slots with team lead tags in 3, 2, 1, go. Rex plus for team lead in 3, 2, 1, go. Anybody to be team lead in 3, 2, 1, go. Yes, that is so successful. Thank you, Hasten. I still need a second Bravo team lead. Thank you, Vericht, and a second Charlie team lead. You just lead 3 people. I really don't want to have to slot somebody to literally lead a quote unquote 4-man squad. Thank you, Sarissa. Oh Jesus, even more people are joining. We're gonna have to do yet another additional team, so I'm gonna need a top Delta team lead. Anybody in a 3, 2, 1, go. Thank you, Nordic. Excellent. Okay, so everybody fill the teams. Again, only filling the auto rifleman slots.
And
The
auto
auto
right.
riflemen, yeah, the auto riflemen are just normal riflemen. So slot up in 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, teams in all for good. Never mind. Somebody jump.
5 missing on the server right now.
Uh,
Now 1 missing. We jumped up very quickly.
yeah. So people start taking slots. Come on, Andy, Percy.
I was trying to find fucking slots that were open, scrolling up and down.
Okay, Birdsey, hop under their team in Bravo, please. Thank you. Wait, where did you jump?
Alpha.
Alpha? Alpha was done. Okay, one more. Something's off.
One person is still connecting.
Yeah, but there should. Never mind. Yeah, that was dumb. Okay, whoever is still joining, you have to go under Megboy on Bravo. Okay, we're going through.
Whitelock,
Yes.
I'll put down the poll early so you can send Taco through to try and get a grasp on how counting works, to make sure that yeah, Taco, congratulations, you're going to be quartermaster for the first half of the mission. Ish.
Oh boy.
Oof.
And I thought I left school an hour ago.
Fabs, you may not have the correct mod set.
Perhaps. Okay. You loaded, Tomo?
Mm-hmm.
Let's go then.
Ready. So for my boys, stay here.
Alright, my boys, MacBoy and Ashes, you have to leave Bravo, and yeah, dash my butt.
Yeah, we'll do the rest. So you guys just stay here.
I mean, we have the Ashes go with us.
It's in the forums.
Okay, re-dash to me. Here we go. Yeah, tell Ashes to do the same. I'm gonna go to briefing.
Head over to Echo 10.
Uh,
Not Echo,
Echo. Yeah.
Hello. Ash, is he there? Yeah, I've got to wait for that anyway. he does respawn, tell him to go over to Echo 10.
Who wants to be a brand? What's a brand? Some kind of a mission.
Red is select machine gun.
You guys want it?
Someone else can.
Do we have a handgun? Hey, Ashes. Hey, Ashes. Hey, Ashes, are you there? Alright. You read the site chat, then you know what to do.
Hello?
Hello.
Can you hear me? Oh, okay, of course. So, what are we playing as? Anybody know?
basically a guerrilla force by the looks of it. If you check this, basically it's a campaign style thing. So if you check the Discord, they've posted a link to the website where you can check the gear restrictions. It's pretty limited, so be careful.
Where can you check the instructions?
On the
The
Discord.
website, gun Discord, the link's in there.
This is a calendar event, is that correct?
Yes.
AK-47 or 74?
GPS, yes or no?
No.
No GPS.
Okay. It didn't say, that's why I asked.
Also,
Ashes, were you
only
hit?
5 marks.
This is GPS equipment limitations. There's also the equipment limitations.
So I wonder, is that 5 mags including the one in the gun, or is that 5 mags I can carry plus the one in the gun?
It's 5 mags in the gun. Also, Ashes, I need you to come with me because you're part of Verge team, not Bravo proper.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I see
Attach
it
onto
now.
me. And then we'll head over to Echo's tent just because we're a separate 3-man team.
Blue 4 radio, right?
No radio.
No radio at all?
If you're yeah. If you are the team lead, you take stroke radio. If you are not, you don't take anyone.
Okay, A-firm. Now I have to figure out, do I want a car or the Saiga? Ugh. What about medical stuff? That's all normal, right?
I think so.
Mm-hmm.
are you two dressed like the Middle East?
What?
It's Eastern European, is it not? Is it not Middle Eastern? Where?
Dang if I know, dude. I just sorted by mod and I picked the freaking civilian uniforms by that mod. 3CB, whatever the hell it is. I was thinking Turkish.
I don't know what the Turkish fix is.
Yeah, it's
not like Taliban, so
kind of like what he looks like. What I was thinking, honestly.
You know what? I'm actually Turk, so maybe I can. If you want any information about Turkish, whatever I can.
Is your look at the typical look, actually?
Not at all. This
okay.
is Arabic. This is much more like that.
So are we going for like Turkish or more Arabic?
Well, I mean, I'm just looking at what everyone else is wearing, and it's more Eastern.
I kind of missed the
European
great
than Middle Eastern.
Well, I don't know. What does TKC mean?
TKC on what?
The mod name for the clothes.
Oh,
like literally.
Let me see, one sec.
Hell with it. I'm just gonna go with clothes villager.
Yeah, Eastern European civilian dress.
There. That better? Does that make me look like a lumberjack?
That's more like it, yeah.
I look like a lumberjack now. All right, what do you think?
Go helmet.
I'm keeping it too. It's so civilian.
That's a good idea.
It's a civilian skate helmet, dude. I need for protection.
That's genius.
Are either of you two taking the brand?
And I decided to go with the Saiga. Hell with it, man. If I can only carry 5 mags.
Yeah, I can take it then.
Who was getting the AK though? That was the question.
Good question, actually. Ah, shit, what was he saying?
I'm not really getting this. Are we like totally on our own as a 3-man team?
No, there's Vengeance, but I think he's getting both.
Okay. Well, alright, so 4-man though. So it's not like a two-team 8-man or whatever, 10-man.
Yeah, exactly.
Sure.
Okay, alright. Shit, time to smoke.
So do we take 5 mags plus the weapon or 4 plus the weapon?
I'm thinking it's 5 plus 1.
Yeah.
I believe I heard them say 5 additional mags, so that says 5 plus 1 in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm lucky they got 12 round mags, so I got 12 round slugs. So, 12 times 6. Boy.
Go on.
Yeah.
72.
Yeah, no, I know. It's just, I'm thinking about what the car would carry too. It wouldn't even be that much.
No, we're lacking light today.
So they dropped you the machine gun?
Ah, I'll take it, yeah. Might as well.
Are all those people promises?
No, they're probably just standing still listening.
Oh shit, the other two that I haven't dropped.
Tell you what though, I would not want to be a mortar.
Seems boring.
No, it's not that boring. It's the fact that because of how they do it here, and you don't get the sights on it at all, how do you know exactly where your freaking barrel's pointed?
Well, up, hopefully.
Like,
Is there a
ranging it is
compass
simple, that's
that-
just angled, but the thing is, how do you know exactly where the straightforward direction of that tube is?
See what you mean.
Yeah, it's actually pretty challenging because wind, since Ace is involved, you got wind deflection and everything involved. And on top of that, every freaking round has to be hand loaded.
That does sound exciting.
Yeah. Well, for maybe the loader, nah. But the guy doing all the calcs and stuff probably isn't that bad. Oh, I see what guys you're talking about. The 4 prisoners you meant.
Yeah, they're kind of just still in there.
No, they were handcuffed.
Hello. Percy, just so you know, because there seems to be a bit of confusion, you don't get the brands from the arsenal. You will be able to get it from a box at the other side of the pole.
Ah, okay, so should have just dropped all now then?
Yeah, you're supposed to get it from a box you'll find.
Should I go over there now, or just wait?
No, just wait until you go through, then you can go at the and get the box.
Okay then.
Thank you.
Righty. Who has the AK?
No one.
I do.
And one of you are okay. Good.
Oh,
Who grabs
did
the
grab
Bren?
I'll grab the brand.
He's
Okay,
grabbing the
Percy will have the Bren. Good. Make
The
sure you have the
AK-74
ammunition
though.
for that. Bring
Oh,
like
I
a
need to
pistol.
bring the ammo for it?
Bring like a
No,
pistol
you
or
don't need to
something.
bring. Yeah, take a pistol. Everything else, as I just put in the hint, everything else ground-wise is available the other side of the pole.
I'm about to brief them now.
Yeah, I've just seen a
Right.
couple people be confused, so I'm just clearing that up.
Yeah, okay. Percy, once we go through the pole, I'll direct you to a house. The quartermaster, the 2IC, will be there, and he'll tell you the weapon you'll grab, and you'll grab 5 plus 1 magazines, so 1 in the gun and 5 for your body to reload.
Okay.
So, we are in Group Owl. That's not really important for you guys. I'll only reference it sometimes. Group Owl is going to set up defensive points. We're going to defensive point Silver, which will be pretty much to the south of where we are. So once we go through, you guys can just go to the southmost house of...
The fuck? I'm sad that I had it.
If and if you have a radio, don't have a radio.
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah. Anyway, so we'll go to DP Silver. Brengun man will get his Brengun, then we'll entrench in that area. Once, if we feel it's safe and Fox has been successful in their tasking, we'll most likely go on like a flanking march along the coast, since that's an area I know well from last mission, and we'll push the enemy out of Isla Nuela, so it's pretty much just pincer movement shit. For the second part, we'll be going to Insert 1. It is to the west of the current area. Then we'll be responsible for an ambush. I have training in the explosives that we are dealing with, so we'll be the explosive boys, so I'll teach you how to do that and what we are doing. And we may possibly get retasked to engage an army ammo dump later, at which point there might be a defector wearing a headgear that looks like this. You all look at me now. If you see someone wearing this, don't shoot him. Even if he appears to be shooting at you, he's just shooting around you to not appear suspicious. Do not shoot anyone wearing something like this, okay?
Do they have hat?
Yes, the hat. That's
Okay.
because he is a traitor to his cause, but an aid to our cause. So he is going to help us. That helmet is not allowed, by the way. It has some protection and none is allowed. So, yeah.
Okay.
So, that is what we're doing for task 2. So, to summarize, pretty simple. We're going towards, in the first place, we're going towards DP Silver. It's to the south. We'll set up in pretty much the southmost building of the entire compound, keeping security down south and towards the road leading west. And then we'll just pretty much go from there. Looting is allowed and heavily encouraged, to the extent that once we take first contact and it settles down, I'll probably have you, Syncaholic, go with either Percy or Kuhn to go get a weapon, as the Saiga is not as reliable as an AK. So the objective is for all of us, or at least the 3 of us, to have, and then we'll see if we can get Percy a PKM or something that's a bit better. We're all also trying to get body armor and helmets in the first objective, because in the first objective we are fighting the guys towards our west who have the good body armor and the good vests, while later we're fighting the boys closest to us, which have the bad body armor and the bad helmets. So, trying to loot will be quite good for the cause. If every one of you can just grab a separate color so that we can be ready, basically.
Okay.
I have a few questions. Medical stuff. Are we allowed to take medical stuff?
Yeah, just take the normal medical you'll have. Switch out the basic bandages for packing, they're better.
Oh.
And I recommend you put them in your uniform or your chest rig, not your backpack, as people can easily steal them from your backpack. Any more questions?
Be clear, I'm cool with the Saigas starting, right?
Percy first, and then you. What's up?
How will we be moving from the first point to the second point? Will it just be a post?
TP will.
Okay.
It's canonically, it will happen a few days later. Syncaholic, go.
What? Saigas start, okay, to start, right?
Yes, you have to start with the Saiga, but we'll just look.
Well, no, there
to
was a
replace
car,
that.
but the car had less ammo, technically, so.
Oh, yeah, no, I'm fine with you taking a Saiga. I'm just going to look to change that out as quickly as possible once we get through into the field.
Okay, well, I'm using slugs, so there's kill power behind them.
Yeah, but it's... An AK will pretty much always be better, and for the second objective we're going into possibly engagements further than 200-300 meters.
Okay, yeah.
So,
when it's cool to pick up an AK, tell me. I'll grab one.
Yep, I'll organize stuff around that. I'm gonna report this as ready.
So I have it.
Let me make sure I don't have my radio on me.
Yeah, don't have radios or GPSs, guys. It's not allowed.
Diffuser kit and trenching tool. That cool?
Yes,
Just in
I
case.
Ooh, this will be the time. We're not allowed nods, but this will be fine, I think.
Nah, it's freaking bright for me.
About my actual got fucked.
Sunrise, my lovely sunrise.
Destroy it. Ready. So yeah, as I said, try to loot the boys once we have a break in contact because they do have better gear than us, and I want their gear to become our gear. I don't think you can loot uniforms, but if you can, don't. We still want to be recognizable as civilians and not having like a very distinguished uniform on us. Just
Now, we're not looting the gather stuff, right? Only for ourselves, right?
Yeah, only the for yourself, yes.
Okay.
The rest will be handled by the Revolution Logistics Team, TM.
And if they just have optics, are we allowed to loot them then? I'm guessing, yeah.
You probably won't need it because it's... No, it's evening.
Group
No,
one
it's
on
not,
this
that's
one.
good to have optics, actually.
Optics would be useful.
Back in a second, bio. All right, back.
So, who does anyone here have experience with IEDs, specifically mobile phone IEDs?
No.
A little bit.
Okay, I'll just fucking teach you once we get through to the mission. Since we're the explosive squad, we kind of want to set up a thing that I talked to Whitelock about, so we'll just fucking figure that out.
Okay.
But it's basically plant the IED on the ground, then arm it, link it to the phone, and then...
Well, and then the phone is kind of an advanced trigger in that you can select which IED you want to detonate to calling it by a specific number. So
Gotcha.
once we get through, I'll just gather you all. I'll tell you how you like type in the numbers and shit, and then I'll assign each of you an IED because the call times on the IED basically varies a bit, and we want the maximum possibility of having the shortest detonation time, which is why we'll set up one IED for pretty much each of us to try to get the shortest time, if that makes sense.
Okay.
Because if we all call on the same time, then my call might take like 7 seconds, but Percy's call will take 2 seconds, and so Percy's ID will set off my ID at 2 seconds by just explosive force.
Yeah.
No, I'm fine.
Yep. So that's what we'll do. I'll go AFK for 5 seconds, and I'll be back.
Also, the reception is worse here. An urban area.
The phone ones don't have the... Sorry.
stretching the shit over it.
Don't die before the mission starts.
Oh, the phone ones
Right.
don't have a distance limitation.
So you have a backpack, that's
That is
good.
the problem.
Yeah, I have
You
literally
a
an empty
decent-sized
backpack.
And you have... try to transfer shit to your uniform. Just make sure you have nothing in your backpack so that we can put IDs in it, basically.
Okay.
Okay, what's the deal about medics and stuff?
What's the deal with what?
Medics.
Their platoon assigned, he'll assign them to,
Is every team getting one?
no.
Okay. Let me fill up on some bandages then.
You can only have 6.
What?
Yes. You're a
Good shot.
standard
You'll be fine.
infantry rifleman.
I usually
Give
only
that
carry
one that
12 as it is. That's not a very long.
Step up, Mercy. I didn't hear you. Let's see.
Right, so none of you have the following things.
Sorry.
I got binocs. Are they allowed?
No, you can't have them. I can.
Binoculars? Really?
Yes.
Okay, let me read you this stuff. GPS, RV, rangefinder,
Okay.
tactical ladder.
Yeah, I
before
seen the
you read that,
rangefinder.
come
I didn't.
here, just stand here with me. Stand here with me.
Right.
There we go. Just a bit closer to me and then stand around here, so that we've left the little thing for definition. Actually, we'll just go to the... Alright, Kuhn, read the thing and then we'll go through the poll.
That's the thing.
Restrictions. No GPS, no MVGs, no magnification for you guys, no optics for your weapons, and that's
So
pretty
you
much
can
it.
get smoke or frag nade total. No nades other than that. No little radios at all.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
total
I
of
never
2...
use nades ever at Ace.
Yeah. Total of 2 nades. I recommend taking 1 smoke and a frag. Let's go over and stand by the pole.
Instead of just do it, it should be like let it be done or some bollocks. Like a real bad Chinese.
Okay, 3 things you should have on your clothes as a Slav. First one, Russian flag. Second of all, Soviet flag. Third of all, Putin's face. Bam. The Holy Trinity. Otherwise, you're not a real Slav.
Alright.
Remember,
You to make me a new mod for a mod pack that just has pins that you can put on your vest.
I mean, you can't call yourself a true Slav unless you've got Adidas on somewhere.
Yeah. You gotta have an Adidas
somewhere. It has to be
tracksuit.
fucking everywhere. It can't be just somewhere.
Oh, that's
Alright, go through the poll. Go through the poll.
I'll get geared up.
Moving out, gentlemen.
You don't have a poll.
Boy, come with me.
Percy,
I
go
got
in
a pole.
that
Everyone who's
there
taking a brand
and
form
take a
Okay,
brown
Tyler.
5 magazine.
Where's the brain?
Think, Kuhn,
Northwest.
Form a
Northwest,
line.
over there.
Kuhn, sync with me.
If you are not, get to your pre-assigned locations.
Right. Begin going south. Go to the southmost building in the entire village, the 2 of you.
Alright.
Yep.
I'm gonna expose
Go.
the NA.
Southmost building in the village.
I guess that one. The door over there. Let's see this building has a shape of gold. I guess we
No,
stay in
we're
the
too
village
close
for
to
that.
the water. This isn't the one.
Guided 19 continues towards southwest. You shouldn't go that far.
Should be the shed right here, or the barn. Here, door's right here, dude.
trench.
Are we digging in?
Yeah.
Not right here.
Not right here?
No,
Where?
not with the bushes, dude.
It's gonna get cleared.
Trench.
Yeah, I'll wait. I was just saying, freaking, I would wait till I see that.
So one of you do trench.
I would do it right here.
Just a small.
It's fine. I mean,
Alright, let's do it.
which way are we supposed to be facing, though?
Towards west? In the road, right? Region?
Okay, pull back to the building. We're staying in that area around there.
Okay.
So just stay around that building. Begin watching the west and the south.
Alright, so trench up for
we
west
don't have
and
an
south.
entrance on an entrance.
Yeah.
Over.
Tuning group 3 established at silver.
The cascading.
Kuhn, we'll just have you sitting in the same trench as Percy. Device helo going overhead northwest. Kuhn, just sit there. Thinkaholic, your charge is to make sure that we're not flanked from the southwest. I'll clear up some of these bushes for you so you'll have a further view into the forest.
Should we lengthen this trench a little?
Tell me when you feel like that's high enough for me to stop.
Yeah, well. We have a line there, left.
Careful, there's a helicopter flying.
Yeah.
Is that high enough?
Just keep digging it a bit. Okay.
Alright, stop.
Yep. Hold on. Good. Okay, sink. What I'm gonna ask for you is to continue digging this trench, and then do you see the kind of line with no shrubbery?
Yeah, get like some kind of defense right here.
Yeah, I want, just continue digging this trench, or actually I'll just finish it, but I want you to watch that line that I've kind of created. Make sure that we don't get flanked from our side. Once contact breaks, I'm kind of planning on switching you over to the contact to deal with that, and then I'll take over flank watch, but I just want the flank watch, okay?
Hey, Firm, I heard you.
Trenches and trenching tools aren't allowed.
What? Are they
Entrenching
not
tools,
allowed?
they've not been allowed the entire campaign, Visions.
Ah, fucking, I thought I dug the trench last time. Anyway, I'll just fucking undig it and remove it.
Yeah, I'll get rid of it. Oh, never mind.
Okay. Right, so entrenchings are not allowed apparently, which fucking I didn't remember.
The entire campaign they've been not allowed.
Yeah, I just fucking forgot, I guess. Right, so just set up around the building. We're trying to keep the same area of watching, so just set up in the buildings.
My bad, I didn't see it on the restriction list either, so.
Yeah, it's fine.
Oh, shots!
Yeah, a good area for you would be like in this barn door, and then setting up towards this, I guess.
These are sliders, aren't they?
Yeah.
Not the worst one. You can't stack on me.
Is there anybody in that building? Northwest?
And I can move over there.
Can?
Yeah, you can move over into that doorway there and just do that as your position.
Yeah, this will work. I'll be able to watch the south for you from here.
Ian, do you know how to do the far leaning thing? Yeah, there you go. So if you stand up doing that, and then Percy, you lie down, like in here, overwatching towards the west. So just lie down here, bipod down, and then look over there. Kieran, you're looking direct southwest in towards like that house-ish area.
It's coming from the southwest,
southwest.
shot.
Yeah, what's up?
Yeah.
This is your toy. Play with it.
Yeah?
Keep Overwatch of that area with MG. If you spot anything, just let me know. We don't want to.
I can't see nothing with those bushes right there in front.
Hey, firm. You sort of can. What we'll do about that? We could change it. Here's what we'll do. We'll put it into the barn. Okay?
All enemies straight ahead, right?
Yeah, all enemies.
Clear so far, not seeing anything. What's that chopper? What's that helo?
Observed enemy is strongest. Shoot at the fucking helo with the edge. Shoot at
Two boxes left.
2 boxes left, Roger.
Or a 1+1, basically.
Yeah, 1+1.
I think he might have crashed.
No, it exploded, I think, from what I heard.
Very nice.
Yeah.
7-4.
Hooah!
Affirmative. I'm hoping if 2 squads up there, you can actually see who it is and shoot back at them. I'll copy, over.
From what I've seen, enemy strength has been toughest in the compound there by the southwest.
I get a cigarette for that.
Yeah. We'll do that then.
If you need a medic, you can run to the big shed, blue
Group
shed.
6, this is Owl.
I need to rest injured.
No,
I still want you trying to get up on that hill, peeking carefully, and take it slow. You are no longer required to take the hill. Break. 4,
Percy,
Owl.
go in there, in that metal shack. You'll
Move
get a
back
medic.
to defense point iron and set up along the road. Sorry to move you around. Break. 3
Shot!
and
South, 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 south!
Coming in from south.
Affirmative. Group
but the group that we were supposed to support,
Group 5, move to defense point silver. Once you get here, you and we are going to push down south and try to take the central compound of the island. I'll copy, over.
I got hit. I'm alright though.
Yeah, but we good.
Just keep watching it. Pull back a bit.
I had to jump off the gun.
Affirmative. Please let me know if you start taking accurate fire again. Friendlies should have pushed up to be on the hill now. Send for.
Thank you. Injured?
Yeah, a little bit. Nothing serious.
Okay.
Affirmative. Work with that.
Don't fucking pick.
Got special tasking for you.
Maybe we can
Find Legions attached to him.
Unit, medical.
A little bit. You use a stitch or a pack or
and then
whatever.
you are going to push down south and cover. Then try to take that central compound that you can see up the road there. Legions now.
Thank you.
Zinc, come into the barn.
A firm.
There we go. And Lurk is with you.
Anyone take the gun up?
Since you can't
Situation
Oh, they are
I think
definitely
the
coming
west
south.
side is safe for us to go out and have a look at.
Okay. Do you want to take a point?
Yeah, sure. If you come out from the basically to that hill, that metal shack you see over there, that's final objective.
Alright, yeah, I'll get up and raise the fire, you guys can push to the hill, and then once you're set there, we'll push up and cover your left.
Affirm, sounds good. I'll bound to the house first, and then I'll do a double bound and just call you over on that.
Okay.
Thanks, yeah. Sounds good.
Ready to move, cover fire to the south. 5, we're going to be covering 3's movement.
Keep the suppress effective for the other boys.
I'm hearing their voices. They gotta be close.
I think pushing up this little crest area and taking it is a...
Go for it.
So I'll push my squad up there.
Alright.
Right, boys, we're taking this little
Get ready to
that's
suppress
towards
for
us,
3.
towards the south.
Towards the south. Okay, bring guys up.
We need to end this contact to the south.
Bushes.
Right, just fucking try to get the best dice you can. Good, good. Right, pull back to me, pull back to me, pull back to me.
Kinda can't. I'm alright though, I'm in cover.
Nipper. Just pull back towards the house. We'll reassemble there. The enemy is not in a such strength that they can stop or push in this location anymore.
A firm, A firm.
Yep. Right.
Oh yeah, it'll fuck us, yeah. No, we ain't going over there.
So this like more as an idea that the Z you can see like past that point.
Yep.
Yeah, no, we're gonna... Okay.
Yep. Contact south is ended, so I estimate that we can keep pushing on. I can push on.
Yeah,
I can
let's move south until you get to start to slow down, and then we'll move into the west.
Yep.
So J turn.
Yep. Sync, tune, Percy, let's go.
Oh, we're not going yet.
Hold.
Hold. We're not going yet. Precision.
No, we're letting them push up.
They said that's a fourth, I believe.
Yeah.
Yes,
MIA
keep going.
to the west.
Come on.
Mole.
Fourth.
Add names to order.
MIA. Coming in, land to the west.
Single landing.
I don't have my sound.
Yeah, still getting shot southeast. We're still taking shots southeast, careful.
Just secure the compound.
Swap the lead.
You take the AK, I have the one.
Yeah, I already got the AK. I need to get the ammo for it.
Beautiful. I think no ammo this time.
radio. So his group is without comms right now.
Roger. Pull in. Are we being
they
flanked from
southeast?
into
we are,
the compound?
We're getting hit from our southeast.
Come
We
into
can't
the
do shit.
compound.
Is
from
there
the
friendly
From the
southeast?
Roger.
I think my group chat hates his body right now, which is fucking stupid, but you know. Psychotic, look fucking southeast.
Yeah, I just got close.
Yeah.
No, not that southeast.
No, east southeast. There's one guy by a tree. Left of them. Left of the friendly.
Gosh, I'm shaking too much.
Thank you. Right, Kuhn.
Yeah.
Keep watching what you're watching. Percy, are you up? You two are holding the southwest of this compound. Sage, you're trying to move towards the southeast with me.
Yeah, and as soon as I pack myself up.
Yeah.
It's filled though, you can't see.
Yo!
I need you watching the northwest once you get in here. There's a boy with an RPG. Whoever the boy with RPG is, watch the way.
Well, okay, I'm trying to, like, keep southeast fucking with it. Like,
Stick there. Make sure you northwest. Hey, Mr. Ashes. This one's dead. You're going up to the base.
Panicking before you go.
That vehicle is coming toward us. Slow, but it's coming.
Right, Sing, you're too valuable. We'll just...
I know, I'm not engaging it, I'm just keeping an eye on it.
Yeah. We'll need to resituate you towards the southeast with me. We'll just have to...
Careful, though. Go out the window, dude. You're not short. You're right out the window. My BMP's right where I was pointing.
Fucking, can you see it?
I was able to, yeah.
Right, guide the RPG boys onto the BMP. That's your necessity. You see the RPG boys over there? Guide them onto it.
Hey, so let me know when you're done.
Northwest, I have the guys in the home. Thank you. Go with them. Guide them on.
Alright, come over here.
Andy, go with them, please.
Joan, come in the building over here.
Andy, come back. We can see the BMP from here.
I can point, come in here. I can point you to that BMP.
Yep. Right, listen to Sink, he will point this out.
Yeah, the Vic.
He's in there. He's the one to the north.
Over here, AT. AT, right here. Alright. See where I was pointed? Right behind those houses. That's where I see the smoke in the engine. A couple enemy right by the gate, but I believe that AT is right by have binoculars, I would definitely be able to spot it. Here it's in.
And there, Jonas.
I mean, I don't see it, so no.
West of that. Do not hit that compound. Shell that general area, however, with that big building.
Yeah, engine shut off. I don't see it anymore either.
Yeah, I'll think
What?
we're going with security. Let's go.
Yeah?
Do you happen to know who
That was a grenade.
Group 4?
Nope.
Because his internet died.
Following.
Is it behind this yellow building?
I believe it's behind these buildings, yes.
Okay, just let him go there and we'll fucking do this.
Bear in mind, I haven't seen it, so I don't know if it's here.
Think what building is
Last time I seen it was right behind this building, straight in front of us.
behind this one, the wood.
Yeah.
Oh, that sounds further south. Yeah, it's not that high.
Oh, it was freaking buggered off, but it was definitely freaking right here.
So, it's either dead, or we don't know about it.
Yeah, don't be shooting us either, though.
Okay, it's one of them's disabled. We'll just pull back.
This is what sucks sometimes not having radios.
Just have to do things.
No, I seen it for a while and I was trying to call it out, but nobody was hearing me.
Recommend that we evacuate.
Ooh, what is that?
Towards the eastern side and do an eastern sweeping along the island edge. Keep going. Friendly mortar standing or fire.
No, I was looking at what I thought I heard coming from like northeast. That.
Yeah, okay. Yep. Just don't worry about it.
Group 6.
That sounds like a GMG if I ever heard one. It's like dunk, dunk. I'm good on ammo too, so.
I need you to make your way to the
Just keep overwatching the area around us. What's the flying time for mortar bullets? 20, 30?
Depends on the load.
Right. Think Kuhn and Percy pretty much. That's what Percy. You'll have to watch out here towards the southeast. Over there. Kuhn and Sink. I want one of you, or actually I want both of you, to go towards here and try to just briefly peek out towards this fishing village to the south. Try to get some eyes into what's over there.
Okay.
If you see anything armored, Kuhn is here to fucking track it.
confirmation with the second I heard explosions here. Affirmative.
Just not a good move. I
now
reset
start
IP.
pushing southwards and sweep the island. You just need to sweep and get out.
He's down. He's down. Don't waste it.
You can loot more if you want.
Dead east, possibly. Is that friendlies? What's going on?
Thank you.
Okay.
Legions, take your team, start pushing south. Set up here and fire.
Percy, pull over to me.
We're shooting people. Those are our orders.
Yeah, beacons. Overall goal,
What?
clear the way all the way down to the lighthouse.
Reference lighthouse for me.
To the south.
Southwest.
Yep, seen. Right, I'm gonna push down east first and then use the terrain.
Sorry.
Right, group 3 on me.
Right, Andy, don't get yourself too exposed, yeah?
I think I'm moving towards the east.
Hey, firm. I'm right here. Right above you.
Yep, just step down there. Make sure you guys get your supplies and shit.
Fuck.
Your contact?
Yeah.
Nice one.
Southwest.
Okay. Push down southeast. That's friendly. Over there. Okay, begin pushing south.
Copy.
We're pushing down.
Right here.
Taking shots straight ahead. That's south.
I think it's on the buildings. On
Yeah, but I'm not close to the PI. I see that guy with the beam.
We have no friendlies in that.
Can I push up to this next rock then?
Mate, we're pushing west. On me. So our next move will be towards those rocks behind this bush. We're 5 minutes ahead.
Can I throw a smoke?
Yeah, you can throw a smoke.
Where you said?
Towards the southwest.
On you.
Now we're using this weapon for fucking. Ow, bro.
eyes on anything.
Yeah, fair, we'll just have to fucking push them.
You can peek the door, I'm peeking right on the corner. Don't go out there.
Leave it to the left as well.
Get back to the left.
I'm gonna cross over by the dock back to that rock.
Alright, frag out. Yeah, I'm fine. Just try to
Green.
fucking find angles onto the people towards Right, you can go. Yeah, we'll push down here and then just fucking try to sweep through the rest of the village. We're not gonna do that. Right, houses there.
Enemy west. Is that west? Is that an enemy?
Fucking possible friendlies, just stay off them and keep Right, move through. Moan.
Move through. Cycle, take over. Going right. Guys, I think we have ground to the west. Inside. And then
Friendlies in this area, so watch your fire and
left. This one is clear.
TRP lighthouse and its surrounding village is quieting down. I believe we have taken most of the remaining enemy enforcement in this area. Right, just keep going through and searching, but this island should be ours.
Left is clear.
Do not blame you, dude. Oh, you can.
Sync with me, we're going to the lighthouse.
Hey, friend.
This is good. Looking the enemies, making sure we don't get killed. Right, we might move and try to do a converging in towards the freaking thing.
Great pack of mags, 1%.
Yeah, do that.
Still packing.
7 is a medic.
Medic.
I mean, I'm not a medic, but you can call
Medic
it.
is here.
I just did.
Ah, medic there.
Need a medic to call out trophy.
Actually, I might be able to bring it back to the are there still the...
Alrighty.
Medic is here currently, so...
AKM.
Yeah.
Okay, the medic is currently busy with field 2.
Yay. Yeah, I don't know how I keep surviving all of these fucking holes in the...
I mean, most of us are Cat 3, so...
Oh yeah, everyone's...
All of us are Cat 3, like, all of us.
I guess this is clear. We'll stay in here and get packed after the medic's done with this work over there. And then we'll move on after that.
If you die, dissing your gun.
Yeah, that's new.
I mean, yeah, there's been an update to 8. Like,
Layers up there now allows you to do that.
I mean, you can always do it in 8 with interaction open
Yeah,
inventory.
no, I
But
do
now you
hate,
can...
but I never knew you could now do it with scroll wheel.
I mean, yeah, that's the problem. They added the scroll wheel option like months ago, which makes finding somebody dead slightly hard. You just have to check if you can drag them or not.
Yeah, I've mostly always done that.
Also,
First it was
there's-
inventory.
Is that how you figure out somebody's dead? Is it the dragon option disappears?
Yeah.
Okay.
Lurker,
Wait, just don't move.
Be advised, 3 has Lurker at TRP Lighthouse. He's working on Nordics group as well as planned working on Mines UTM.
What? I'm using whatever fits, to be honest. Yeah, mostly Bakelite.
But felt like
Definitely Cat 4.
Trying to see if I can drag him or not.
Cat 2 coming in.
No, he's dead.
Cat 2 coming in.
Got 1 times
Oh, good to range.
boat type vehicle on
North. Alright, shit.
If it's like at 300 meters, fairly dangerous.
Isn't that just VR?
What?
These are so fucking hard to aim.
Yeah, I was looking for
if something's farther than 200 meters, just forget about hitting it.
Hell, if it's farther than 100 meters, fucking forget about it. That thing drops like a goddamn rock.
Actually, if we have
melee
the
weapon?
scope,
Well, if
You got a carry coming in, medic.
I'll put it back on the...
I think
later.
the max range for the
medic.
scope is
but
150.
I don't have one.
Here.
Don't quote me on that.
I'll just drop the dude.
Yeah, it's 250
Okay, should be
for the
stable.
bottom, I believe. But
Yeah.
still, it's a pain in the dick, and you don't have a sight, so...
Yeah,
Good
I'll
fucking
just
luck.
eyeball it.
I just told him, like, imagine with those ones, the normal ones, just imagine you have half the range.
Oh, man, that was a spicy
That's
meatball.
essentially what I do, is like,
Group
alright,
3 on me
if
will
it's
go
past 200
north,
meters,
try to
divide it
figure
by
out
3.
if there are any more enemies in the area. So on me.
What are you doing? Yeah, he's wounded.
Oh, never mind.
So,
Stop looting him, I will fucking shoot you. No, why would I carry him here if he was dead?
Yay, jogging! I didn't have my exercise today. Shut down.
Right, clear this house. What did I just take? captured a dishcum. Very good. Great, keep moving.
Do I disable it?
Nah, don't.
Alright, I was just gonna disable it.
Don't disassemble it. We'll
No, I know, I already left.
Yeah, good. Wait, let's get this. Yeah, let's get these.
Shots straight ahead.
Right, chase the shots.
North,
chase the shots.
northwest.
I don't think it sounded like it came from these buildings.
No, I think it might be on the other side of them.
Yeah, probably.
I was just more worried about getting shot through a window. Like that.
West.
That's on us.
West. Yes, it is.
Working indication.
Many.
Coming through, clear inside. Friendly!
Okay, just pull back out of their view.
Pull back?
In middle base, this is group 3, I believe. Blue on blue, blue on blue.
I don't think it is.
I fucking hate this man.
I don't think it's friendly. PID! PID! Vengeance, so I'm on yell. They didn't answer back, so.
Roger, fucking fight them.
Stay firm.
Yeah, I think so. I'm just gonna. Eyes on hostiles in present. Objective mill base. Recommend strikes into mill base. That's an A firm. I'll do BDA out. Alright, keep the objective going towards mill base. Flank up by the
You can
flank up.
approach them. You can probably approach them to that barn.
Yeah, I know, but first we're gonna mortar it.
No, that's fine. I was just saying, most of the shots are going to the if we had Westmore, we'll have a clear approach.
Percy, Q, pull northeast, pull, try to get to me and
Copy, 30, we're moving northeast and catch up with region.
South, east, pretty much, but yeah, east northeast.
Head to your east more.
Roger, pull him into cover, stay there. Mortar, this is group 3, ETA strikes. Roger, first impact 13 seconds. Heads down, heads down, heads down. All units. Interrogative, units. Over.
Calling corrections.
No transmit.
Hey, Vegan. 30 is down.
We heard you.
Is Percy down there?
Did you patch him up, though?
Yes.
Right, stick around him, make sure he survives. Syncaholic, we're moving in to do BDA.
We're going in?
Yeah, we're just gonna go in to check BDA. If we take contact, we hold and do repeat strike.
Okay.
Well done. Wait, hold here.
Well, let's go back and stabilize him.
Yeah, just wait here. I'll
Father, can I teleport you back to start?
Yeah, go ahead. He told me to wait there, and he didn't come back to me.
One fucking order.
I managed to pick up a decent one.
Yeah, no, I'm pretty much fucking green on everything.
Did you read last order?
Thank you. It's Percy, you need to come down. Jesus. Don't have PTSD on me.
I don't even know why though.
Right, come over here. We'll just... we'll stand here. Wait, stand along this wall and look through it.
How quickly did you die?
I need to find White Lock.
White Lock! After he came back to you, which way did you go?
Do that.
Group...
Oh, fair enough.
White Lock, what's your position?
Once I woke up, I was with Taco.
Or did you just get
Oh,
teleported
yeah,
right off the bat?
after I woke up from that, I was with Taco, Salada, and Griffin. So then Griffin was sent away, then Salada went Ancon. So I had to go and get Griffin, but I died on the way. So that was fun. Yeah.
Yeah, it's great.
Ah, I was back at the lighthouse.
Had it, but lost it in the other part.
Back 3 seconds, Bio.
What? I have my name.
I don't know where the fuck we're supposed to be.
Oh, Buster. Long time no see. How you doing? I'm doing pretty good. Dude, I shot down that hind. Apologies for that. I shot it like 4 times and it took forever. Fair enough. I came looking for you and I was shot by the same guys that shot you. No, wait till we're told. Yeah. Oh, Buster.
Squad leads need to go over there.
I know you have no idea who this is, but Meg says hi. I know you have no idea who it is, but Meg says hi.
Nobody here is a team leader.
Alright,
Does it?
Groups 1, 2, and 7 move to the pier on the
It
eastern
shouldn't.
side. And this
Basically, a few days ago, when we played a main and you were in my squad, someone, Meg, was watching me play, and she gained a liking to you, so she wanted to say hi.
Silver, where you at?
So there you go. You have a... Good. Good. Yeah. Think of it like the world's worst Twitch stream. Like only one person can watch, but they like you, so it's not all bad.
When I got back to vegans in the group, it was
You clearly never watched my stream then.
Cool, I'm missing Silver and I can't find anyone from this group.
Boston's losing his shit.
Yes? Oh, okay, cool. Eastern side. Can't find that man, I don't know where he is.
Yeah, but for some reason they decided to go around the wrong side. They didn't come around the flank.
Oh, okay, cool.
Opened up and just went, I don't know.
I mean, they don't have a magic vision. I will make
Our time to cut.
Also, did you notice
Oh, Buster, they picking on you.
What are you doing? Hide from us?
There was a giant pool of blood.
Get out of here.
No, he's hiding from everybody else. Because they're picking on him. They're picking on him.
I'll hide 50 of you, Max. You're welcome.
I don't blame him for being so
Well, it's fine.
No, I'm hiding from socially awkward.
Are you awkward?
Hey, Buster.
Hello.
You remember last mission where you ran into a guy and you both ran out of ammo and he limped away with a broken leg?
Yes.
Remind me about that later, because I left an Easter egg in the northwest of the island that no one fucking found, and I took a screenshot.
Will do.
Can I kneel on you, Buster?
I made friends with the enemy on the last mission that I was in.
Okay.
No. I made a friend with the enemy.
Indeed.
Right,
Because I'm
group
actually
3 on
quite
me.
pacifist when it comes down to it.
Right, Percy, Sync,
Unless you
Kuhn,
shoot at me, I
are
don't
you
think
all
it shoots
armed and
back.
ready?
74.
Okay. Here's the plan. We'll go to the green Overwatch marker, or actually we'll go to insert, we'll take some explosives, we'll plant explosives, I'll brief you on how we plant them there. Then we'll fucking set them at ambush 1, move back to the green marker, explode them once the vehicles comes, do the shooty shoot, get the truck, and then I'll explain the rest from there on.
Did I keep my rapid?
And do not shoot the
yeah,
guy
sure.
with the wool cap.
On me.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I can guarantee it also, but won't be by me.
I had an out in my luck, but then I lost it somehow and I'm sad.
That's actually very sad.
The opportunity comes, I'm grabbing an out.
I'm sorry, Buster. The medics were very busy.
I had free food. I am.
Oh, by the way, I still can use a.
The best thing is he rolled up and it took him 3 minutes.
I could still use a medic, by the way.
Brilliant.
I can still use a medic, by the way.
Again, I'm sorry that the mortars didn't get used that much.
The first mission was a third of our entire stock.
Yeah. I just want to say, I was really not happy that they ordered in the mortar strike on mill base.
Yeah, they will be on the
You
other
hit it
side.
perfectly in the center, destroyed nothing except killing the 2 people guarding. That was fucking perfect. Absolutely perfect. Like it was fucking 5 meters spread. Yes.
Group 5 is ready. I'm ready. I'll quick this while we're ready.
Very
Get a medic
good.
nearby.
So, delightful. We got group 3, group 4, right? Yeah, that was Hasten. Group 5 is Mechboy, Sarissa's here, and Mortar's here. Sweet. And we have 2 medics with us, because again, it's going to be a little bit dicey. So, Saladair, could you please attach yourself to Bertrich?
And can I get a patch,
sorry,
please?
Mechboy. Attach yourself to Mechboy and help the assault. And then we have Lurker, you're going to hang with Legions.
I can use a patch, please, also.
Alright. Stay here, I'll be back.
Sync needs a bit of a treatment if you can. Lurker. Sync needs a bit of a
You can ping the
Thank you, sir.
terminal here.
Yeah, doesn't matter. Just pack.
Can
Yeah, go
we...
ahead.
it's just a quick check. Can we move through?
It was a dark orange freaking road, so it was freaking bleeding. I don't know if it was or not.
It's group 3 and Lurker.
Come on, this is HQ over. We are now briefed and we'll try to commence phase 2.
You and Percy, come on.
And we go through the pole, correct? Okay, great. All squads, we have a pole, go to HQ building. Move through it, and get to it.
Insert one for us, remember.
Need to find explosive crate. It might be on some barge. Okay, group 4 to me. Or group 3 to me. So sync.
There's no N in my name, by the way.
First, okay. All of you take one cell phone. Go. And then. And Percy, you step up this way. Kuhn will take one cell phone, and then from there take as many fucking mortars and shit, or as many IDs as you can. I think we have all the IDs now. Let's move.
Small or large?
Towards our north.
As much as you actually can carry, effectively. I took like 4 large.
Right, we're now going to begin moving northeast on me. 2, 3.
Hold on, they're still in the arsenal.
You and Percy, come on.
You're in the box, I'm trying to get
Leave it. Right, Sync, Percy, all of you have a few IDs, yeah?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Right, move. Okay, so there's the house. Here's hill. 8, 9, and 11. So the road should be somewhere over here, and then the TX should be just right ahead. Brilliant. So, basically, we'll plant IEDs. We'll plant one each in a big cluster of 4, and then we'll do a couple of charges at each side, so that we can basically try to, again, as I said at the start of the mission, maximize their effect. So I'll tell you how we plant our big IEDs, and then you guys come with me. Think you good? Sick.
Yeah, I'm fine. Just making sure the medic's following.
Yeah.
Yeah, remember, he's heavy, so.
Right. By this big tree right over here, we're going to set up our main cluster. So, I'm gonna place one here, and then I want each of you to place one over in like a square here, a small square.
Well, I have a small one, finally.
Right, Percy, do you have an ID?
Yeah, that one.
Okay, so stand by your ID. You can put an ID down at here and stand by it. Think ID here, stand by it. Place it here. You know how to place it?
I am on it. I have small one.
Right, that's good. Yeah, place it.
Where do you want mine? Right here?
Okay, it's there? Yeah, there. Okay, so now Ace interact with your IED, select the trigger, and then cell phone. It's important that it's cell phone.
790. Yeah. Okay.
Right, all of you have the cell phone?
Yes.
Right, great. Now move off onto the hill.
Hold.
Right, sync, wait one. Or sick. I'm going to take a couple of IEDs of you. There we go. And then urban.
I think you can select it in the menu thing, but
No, I was trying to get a pen so I could write my code down. And hopefully I remember it right because he started talking to my ear.
could start calling out random numbers. That helps.
No, don't you dare.
No, I already wrote it down.
Wait, lads, are you over here?
Yes.
Okay, brilliant. Very good. So, now that we're in cover, I'll teach you how to use your cell phone. So go to explosives and then cell phone. Don't touch anything on the cell phone. You'll get a image of a cell phone up. Do you see it?
Yes.
On the numpad of it, to the top right, you have a couple of arrows, yes?
Yes.
Yes.
Click on the up arrows. You now see an IED name. Center.
Okay, yeah. Nice, you
It's
don't have to punch
planted.
it in.
I'm teaching the guys how to do the IEDs now. Right. Now you're over your IED name. If you were to press the... don't do this. Don't press the button. Don't press the button in any circumstance. If you were to press the button to the left of that with a blue line on it, you would dial the IED and set it off, okay?
Okay, don't
So,
click the blue button.
don't click the blue button now. Once I tell you to, get your cell phones out and then begin dialing. I'll give you a countdown to do it and then do it, okay?
Okay.
Question, I have 2 small IDs left.
Don't use them. We'll just keep those in reserve or something. Skune, you have to be on standby with your rocket launcher in case something goes wrong. So you boys stand around this side of the hill. Then I'll fucking try to keep an overwatch down the road to see how far they've come. So just stand in the cover of the hill. Stand in the cover.
Can you kill those bushes real quick?
Oh yeah, I don't have much.
Right, we have ears on the convoy. Are we able to see the mines in the area from here? Yes, this kind of works. If I'm aiming to that. Right, just stay low in the terrain. Be advised, we've set up with IDs, we're trying to get guys. Abram led by Beetle. Get some of that from Pivot. Right, stay down in the train, don't expose yourself. Stay down.
How far are they?
Right, I see.
Call it when the BMP just passed.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Make it go, make it go, make it go. Be advised, call done, explosive setup.
Be careful.
That was fucking beautiful. I loved it. Brilliant job. Yep, throwing him out. Keep throwing him out. Group 3, we can go for one of the trucks. Do you want us to destroy it?
Negative, leave that to everyone else. For now, actually, ignore that, what I said. For now, yes, rig the 2 rear vehicles.
Oh, White, you almost got shot, dude.
This truck is going back. This other truck is... Skune, just stay back, stay back, stay back.
Sorry, Buster, that vehicle.
Yeah, get up to the top, full security to the northeast.
This truck towards the other truck. Towards that one.
Affirmative, get him out of there. No, Buster, this one. This one looks like tanks.
Yeah, that's the one we're bringing. Then I'll need some explosives. Do you have one? Some for me? Yep. Yeah. Okay, I'll take yours. Sick to me.
So.
You get the honor of placing your cell phone on both of these IEDs, and then you'll blow it up on my call.
Okay, fine.
The rest of you, once we're done here, we'll pull back towards the start area. Lurker will be in the middle of the formation. We'll just protect him. We're moving now. So move back towards the start. Owl, this is 3. Charges have been settled in the area. Are we good to go once we're clear? Right, we'll blow the trucks once we get behind this hill. I'll count you down, 6. It's the truck. Right.
Apparently it's the truck.
Yeah, 3. Right. Right.
Yeah, waiting.
Going in 5. All units, explosion going in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it.
Oh god, friendly walking.
It's fine. It was a small one. Right, move. Keep moving, southwest.
Secondary, possibly?
Nah, it's fine. It was destroyed with the other one. Just don't.
Yeah, I just want to make sure.
Okay. Let's move up. That BMP is possibly hostile. So
Oh, it is
yeah,
a BMP,
that's
eh? So that's not the truck then, we're hearing.
Yes or no, depending on if it's... We'll just fucking go back to our insert.
Hello, we got a prisoner.
Helikopter, something.
It's heading south now. That engine up.
Alright, load that man up into that boat. Everyone else, you are on defensive duty. Stay close. We're just guarding this until our defense is out of here. So set up defensive position around here and load up that one man.
Where are we expecting the enemy from?
Possibly there.
Shots! Southeast, southeast.
3 contact southeast. Right, they're far on the mountainside over there.
I don't think we can engage far. Out of it.
200-300 meters. Right, Percy, I have a very important job.
Friendly's moving up ahead east.
I see anything moving.
Enemy helicopter.
Kevin here. Alive and bound.
Fucking stuck. There we go.
It's high. Good charge.
he blew us off
Yes.
when we encouraged him to do it.
Hey, at least he's gotten out with one truck.
Yeah, not the kind of truck we need though, but hey.
I mean, those were the only trucks there, so I think that is one of the ammo trucks.
No, it's
what
not.
happened when
If
we
you
got
look,
stuck in ambush?
there are 3 trucks in the ambush zone. I'm gonna guess that's the 3 ones.
Oh,
Because
right.
last I heard, 2 of them were cooking off, and they couldn't get to the 3rd one because it was damaged and in the cook-off. So I don't think that's one of the trucks. It doesn't look very much like an ammo truck.
Yeah.
I think we had the fuel convoy. Fuck, fuel is
Yeah,
useless.
Yeah.
Look,
No, it's not useless. We have
It's not useless. Look, we have managed to, when we took the island, I was informed of 3 pieces of interesting loot, other than what's in the mill base. One was another boat. The second was some bigger kind of boat, I think, with some other kind of vehicle on it. And the third was a BMP that wasn't blown up.
Yeah, so we might actually have a BMP with fuel. Fuel.
Able to steal the Sedu?
They didn't get destroyed last time I saw, because again, Mortar did their job fucking perfectly and hit the center of the compound with all of their shots, killing the 2 people, but hitting none of the supplies or the ZU.
Yeah, that was pretty impressive mortaring.
Yeah.
Whoever was on the ZU needs to learn how to use that.
They
Just watch them whiff an entire fucking
mag
load
from the
against an Mi-24.
But Whitelock, what killed you guys when we were trying to finish off the last island? Because I just fucking went in a circle and was like, oh wait, I'm being shot at by Millbase. Probably miss PID, and then no one answered on the radio.
So, did you hear when I called Fox and they didn't respond?
I think I do.
Vaguely there. So, I'm gonna go up there and check if everything's alright. I look up, oh, there's someone sitting on the ZU, so they haven't taken back the compound. Walk around the corner, oh, hey, there is Silver, our medic, dead on the floor. Look up, oh, why is he dead? And then I get shot by the person I just asked, because that's AI that had taken back Millbase.
Yeah, I'm still surprised how you guys managed to lose control of it.
I don't know what happened over on Fox side, so I have no say on that, but it went reasonably well on the Owl-ish.
I mean, yeah. You're lucky the AI
fun,
didn't
though.
take advantage of the
That was
spike we got
fun.
hit by.
Bit messy at the end, but we managed it, I guess.
I'm sorry, the truck that Fox got out with, is that actually an ammo truck? No.
No, it wasn't.
It's a transport Ural.
It's a hope and a dream, and that's about it.
Don't tell them. Don't
And
tell
they
them.
didn't
They
even get
won't
out with
realize.
it because it's not big enough to fit.
It was
For
my
route
inspection
from
vehicle, right?
Yeah, that's using it to get out is fine, but yeah.
Can we have ammo truck? No, we have ammo truck at home. Ammo truck at home.
Has no ammo in.
I think I put half empty AK mag inside of it, so it counts.
Oh, good. We have empty magazines. Good.
Oh, half empty.
Oh,
well,
half empty.
I mean, I didn't set up I let Silver set up the IEDs.
Just really quick, see the message I put in chat as soon as we came out. If I'd appreciate if people could fill out that really quick poll, so I can get some interest or some knowledge going on how people feel about the fire team system currently implemented in the campaign. Thank you. Carry on.
I have some questions about the first part of the mission, especially why was most of Fox set pulled away while we were still actively engaging in contacts coming in from the sea? Because that led to 2 IC dying, 2 medics dying, an entire 1.5 fire teams dying. And losing the ZU and the mill base.
Well, you gained it back at the end, but yeah, you lost it at that point.
We artillery did at the end.
Quick
the
question
ZU
about
wasn't destroyed.
Quick question about the poll. Is this purely in reference to the Fapovo thing?
Yes.
Oh, well. Oh.
I'm not a CM, folks. I can't change other things.
Okay. I mean, I know that, but it's still a poll. A poll's a poll.
This is just for this campaign.
Okay.
Regarding the why Fox sat and did nothing, I wasn't aware 2IC was dead and had no control over Fox at all.
No, 2IC, Fox was not doing nothing. Fox was still actively engaging. At least my fire team was still actively engaging on the shoreline. We took out the second BMP, and there were people actually still landing on the island trying to push us back.
I was not aware of that.
Multiple times that we are engaging infantry contact here and here. I was sent a medic who died with us. After that, Taco moved up to see what's what because we were not answering anymore on the radio, and then he died as well because he walked into the enemy that already circled around the mill base by that point.
So about the same way I died when I came to check on
Yeah,
Taco.
exactly. You died that way as well. You walked right into the enemy that retook that part of the island.
So I believe the thing we can get out of this is Vegans is the only competent one of all of us. Thank you for calling in that strike, Vegans.
He's fucked up in previous missions, and I may have whispered in his ear for that one, but it's fine.
Before we get any further, someone in Owl told me of 3 different vehicles that were left on the island. Are you here?
Yeah, that was me. That was Group 5.
Very good. Do you could you describe for our glorious Zeus what those vehicles were?
Yeah, it's just up in chat, yeah.
Yeah, I've got specific grids as well. So one is
that doesn't help me, unfortunately, now, but go ahead.
Yeah. So one is the assault boat. One was one of those weird tracked boat thingies on the back of a pickup truck or a large transport.
Yeah, I've just grabbed that one in the editor now.
All right. And then the other one appeared to be a BMP-1.
Yes, I think you had a half-destroyed BMP-1 lying around still.
Yes. Yeah. And now we have fuel for it.
Yes, not much ammo.
We don't have ammo.
It's got whatever it's got in it. Additionally, I don't know if we're counting weapons that we scavenged off the battlefield personally, but got an additional PKM, 4 boxes of that. I'm sorry, 8 boxes because they're 100-round boxes. An additional RPG with extra 5 rounds, and 3 additional AKMs with 10 mags per.
Yep, that's much appreciated.
And that's just off my fire team.
Yeah.
I had the grenade launcher there. And
Oh yeah,
some grenades,
that's right.
So.
One of those AKMs was a GP with however many grenades Fork said he had.
Like 8.
So yeah, hopefully people have fun. I appreciate it was a bit weird with the two-way split in the mission, but as I kind of half explained very quickly at the start, that was just the best. Like, we ended up in a weird position at the end of the last mission, and I had 2 small ideas that wouldn't be a mission on their own, so I just sort of smashed them together for this. Again, I appreciate if that was weird, and if there was a lot of downtime, I apologize. It won't happen again anytime soon if I can help it. Be more one big continuous mission in futures. I'm always happy to hear feedback on things like that. Especially, I'm especially interested in, like, if you can write, like, maybe we can discuss it here, but we kind of can't be here too long. But messages, commentary about things like the guns at the start. That was something else new I tried this time. I'd appreciate feedback on if that was better than trying to figure out a way to divvy it in the restrictions. It was a bit awkward and why I've been avoiding it so far. But hopefully it was usable. And thank you for playing.
I do have a question, Tama.
Yep.
Apparently you got a picture of an Easter egg about the guy.
Yes, I will go into a lounge after this and we can talk about that there.
I've got some feedback I wanna say.
Sure.
My experience in the first part of the mission was like ass. I don't know if I'm the only one or not, but I was about ready to leave and just kind of like not play anymore because briefing took like 50 minutes. Well, until we actually like got into the mission, it took 50 minutes. It's like way too long. Like, especially for a calendar event where we have chosen platoon leader to like do stuff beforehand. And I know that some planning was going on, so I don't understand how that took that long, but it shouldn't have. And that kind of took the wind out of me to begin with, and I died because my character got shot and then fell down and then decided to stand up, and then Congo shot me in the back, which is not Congo's fault, but it's just armor. And then after I got back, I got separated from Psycho, who I respawned with, and then I was just kind of walking around for a bit, got shot, fell unconscious, and got tapped by a dude who was behind all the lines that we had. All in all, just not a very good experience for me at all. Felt like I waited a long time for my death. But maybe I think that's just me.
I think out of everyone, you absolutely got the unluckiest. You were pretty much the only person to die twice, if that helps for reference.
I could die twice as well. Say that?
Yep.
Maybe, okay. Well, there you go. You 2 were the only people to die twice, I'm pretty sure. But So yeah, you just had a bad luck of the draw. That area in the northwest was being continuously reinforced with enemy boat landings, so that made it a particularly awkward area. And your guys were pretty much the only group that ever went up there, so it was going to be very hard for you.
Yeah, since I was mainly in charge of that, I can tell you that you basically like your team got sent there pretty much alone, and there was like way too much stuff for you alone to handle. But
That was a good infill point for the enemy boats, so they took their boats there.
yeah, the main issue was regarding you didn't get reinforced at any point.
So the thing is that the thing is that I never really realized that there was so much stuff there. We saw like a dude, and then we saw another dude.
There was a lot of cover, to be fair. Yeah.
And then I looked in the death cam. I had a look. They were like behind walls and behind bushes and behind defilade, so we couldn't actually see them. And then I got shot, and I couldn't call for reinforcements. And I think everybody just kind of moved on after that.
I called for reinforcements, infantry reinforcements, like 3 times to the west of the mill base.
So I don't know with the second objective, there must have been a massive amount of like respawn lag or something. But after we did the first island and we went for the second thing, I ended up with half of MechBoy's team because the other 2 were dead and they just followed my team around. And I don't know, like, did the other 2 just not?
No, there were respawns. Verict crashed out and couldn't rejoin, and he was one of the group leaders. And there was only 3 people in his team: him, Mechboy, and Ashes. So if it was Mechboy and Ashes that followed you around, that's it. Because Verict crashed out, so it was just those 2.
I didn't know that was the case. I thought it was just 2 people were never respawned.
No, it was just technical issues. Veric's internet has died and he couldn't get it back. He messaged me to let me know. And I tried to mitigate that in mid-mission, but only so much I can do.
Yeah, in the first objective, it was kind of, for my team, it was kind of weird. Like, I feel like our comms weren't necessarily properly understood, Whitelock. When I initially called out, we're under heavy fire, like we can't really suppress, or like we're being suppressed, we can't engage the shooters. Like in that first initial hill we were on, we were ordered to withdraw. So I was like, okay, we'll fall back. And then we were told to hold our position because a friendly squad's moving up the hill. At which point, no one. I moved over and spoke to Verict, like direct, and I was like, well, we're off the hill, so I don't see why you're ordered up the hill because we're not there anymore. And then we were told to retake the hill. The thing is, I don't think you fully understood what was going on. It wasn't that we were being assaulted. It was just that there was like 3 guys with AKs that were firing in our faces, and we couldn't like stick our heads up to engage.
Yeah, I misunderstood that. I thought they were starting to come closer because of the accurate fire. And I also didn't properly communicate what I meant with pull back a bit. I didn't want you off the hill. I wanted to like hide behind the rocks entirely and wait for support to come up to help you.
I mean, that's what we were doing when I radioed out. I radioed out to you that we are in cover, unable to like pop up and return fire at the moment.
Yeah.
I feel like this level of micromanagement you wouldn't really transmit as a person in charge, like a platoon leader. That's a squad leader who makes a decision, or like a team leader who tells the squaddies, don't pick up.
Yeah, it's essentially, I'd said to the guys, right, get off the rocks, and because there was 2 rocks and like a tiny little gap in between them, so we'd hunkered down in the like gully, I guess, and we're taking cover. I radioed to you just to basically to let you know we're taking accurate fire from somewhere. We can't see it or engage it to free us up. And then you ordered us off the rocks, and I was like, off the hill, to withdraw. So I was like, okay, well, I'll send the team off. That's fine. And it was just kind of, I think it's just things got confusing after that.
Yeah,
it's very hard to lead this stuff, to be fair. I don't envy it personally.
Leave.
But before we split off, I'm just going to say from all of the owl people, we certainly had a bit of problem to start with, and the briefing certainly was not very good from my side. But I thought we did really pull it together later on, and I thought that went a lot better, especially during the ambush.
Did you guys actually get a truck out at all?
Oh yes, no one died from us. We got our guy. We got
one person died on the way out, but anyway, you wouldn't know that. I think it was Fabzy. But overall, the second part of the mission was relatively successful. Like, you didn't really lose anyone on the ambush 2 side, despite not getting any of the significant trucks. And I'm not counting you stealing that Ural because A, it didn't fit in the vehicle, B, you already own Urals. But I think overall, just from the character side, I'll write up my usual debriefing thing. You guys did well. You captured an island all to yourself, and you managed to get at least some supplies out, and you didn't really lose many men doing it for the second part at least. So good job.
I want to say that we denied some ammo at Fox stuff. Like we
Yeah,
just
I mean,
a
that's
BMP and 2
yeah.
full ammo trucks and like at least 2 technicals, and we
There's
stole the truck.
silver lining. You saw a random mural, but sure. It's a silver lining, absolutely. But
No, we have a truck that they don't have anymore. That's a win.
Speaking of ammo, do we have the team leader who went into the army ammo dump on the
Hello.
outside here? How much ammo did you steal?
All of the, I mean, probably around half, I would estimate.
Of the 2 boxes?
I said to everyone that was there, just if you have space in your bag, just grab as much ammo as you can, and then we're putting out. So I personally didn't have loads because I didn't have a big bag, didn't have time to run around and find a new one. But yeah, there were 2 ammo like dumps, I guess.
Yep.
And I don't know how many mags were in each, but I think we took at least like a third to a half from both of them.
There was 2 boxes of 50. So I will thank you for the information. I will take that into account for future missions. Maybe more AKs.
One last question, because I was not at ambush 1. Did the informant make it out alive?
He did indeed.
Yep.
Very successfully. You stormed the base. So I was in him, and then you were like, "Come on, let's go." And I'm like, "Make sure everyone's dead." 10 seconds later, okay, everyone's dead. Let's go. Like fucking hell.
We'd already like swept the entire compound, I believe, and like
it was really efficient, you guys. So yeah, I think that's been long enough. Not to step on the staff members' toes. I'm going to go up to lounge if anyone wants to give me more intel and bitch about the mission, I suppose, and I'll give Buster his Easter egg. Thank you for playing.
I'll do the staff thing. Yeah, if you want to play armor, offer. So there we don't have a second Zeus. So yeah, offer's room if you want to play armor. Otherwise, head up to a lounge if you want to continue talking about the mission. And have a nice evening.